Hey guys, Gaming Geek here, and welcome to episode 29 of the weekly roundup. I'm having a bit of a bad hair day, but with that, let's get into the first piece of news. Now, some leaked information has made it to the web regarding Assassin's Creed 4, and apparently it's called Black Flag. Bit of a weird name, I know. I can't quite see what it's on about. Maybe it's to do with pirates. That makes more sense now I think about it. But the important news is that not only have Ubisoft confirmed it's coming to this current gen, so that's PS3, Xbox 360, PC, Wii U, and all that. It's also could be coming to next gen. Now Ubisoft are denying this and quickly changed their website, but they accidentally leaked on their website coming to next gen. There's a little like a bit of text it said in the bottom, coming to next gen. And that could be interesting, as the game is supposed to come out on about October the 29th, and it's rumoured that the PS4 is coming out in November, and the Xbox 720, or whatever it's called, will most likely be out around the same time as well, if, Xbox really want to compete. So, it most likely will be coming to next gen if you look at those release dates. I hope it does, as, they're really going to be, getting the best of both worlds, getting the best of the people that are moving on buying the next gen, and the people that, just want games for the current gen because maybe they can't afford to buy a brand new console right now. So it's kind of serving best of both worlds. I can see why they do it. They haven't confirmed it, but I think they pretty much have. They've just gone, oops, we shouldn't have put that up there, and yeah, I think some companies do it on purpose these days as a form of marketing, because it just seems to keep happening. Things seem to leak all the time. You go on any gaming news website and there's like a news article about something accidentally leaking. But yeah, I'm keeping my eye on you, Ubisoft. I think you're doing it on purpose, but there we go. So the next piece of news is to do with Gran Turismo 6. And it had previously been talked about that Gran Turismo 6 is happening. And to be honest, I couldn't believe it, because it takes them forever to make a Gran Turismo game. And we've only really, in the scheme of things, just had Gran Turismo 5. So I was a bit surprised. But news is unfolding that not only is it coming along, but it could be a PS3 game. Yeah, you are hearing me right. Now, I don't really see what the game devs are doing here, because you'd expect Gran Turismo 6 to be, developed for the PlayStation 4, especially because it's been announced now, from the ground up, because that would make more sense. But apparently, according to the executives over there, that it could be, a PS4 and PS3 game, so that they can kind of maximize on the player base currently on the PlayStation 3. And we all know that not everyone's immediately going to jump over, because, that's not how things work in this current day and age, especially with money being a problem. So trying to maybe sell as many games as they can by capitalizing on the both platforms, rather than just putting all their eggs in one basket with PlayStation 4 and relying on the number of people that actually buy it when it comes out. So I can kind of see why they're doing it yet again, same with the whole Ubisoft thing. But I hope, though, it is, a primarily PlayStation 4 game, and they built it for the PS4, and they've just kind of like ported over to the PS3. I know that's going to suck for PlayStation 3 users, but at the same time, I want this thing to really sell the PlayStation 4 as it is an exclusive. Just another quick note that Sony have been saying that they will have one of the best launch lineups for the PS4 for any console they've ever done. So sounds really good, and they've got every single developer, Sony developer, on board making games for the PS4, as you'd expect, but that everyone is up to something. If you're wondering, I wonder if Naughty Dog are making a game for the PlayStation 4. Yes, they are, basically. Any developer that you can think that makes PlayStation-only games, they're making a game for the PS4. So, yeah, can't wait to see, especially people at Naughty Dog, what they have installed. I'm thinking an Uncharted 4, but mainly because I think they're going to be very predictable and make an Uncharted 4. But there we are. The next piece of news is to do with the PlayStation again. It's kind of a little PlayStation section we're doing right here, and this is to do with Guerrilla Games. They helped Sony build the DualShock 4, and they're basically saying that all the main devs that made shooter games for the PS3 have kind of come together to help them make the PS4 controller the best for shooter games that they could. And that's basically styled the way that it's come out, in things like the joysticks. Now they're shaped differently on the top, if you notice. That's all to do with helping keep your thumb on the joystick, keep it centered. Also, the thumbstick is actually slightly higher, and they're kind of following suit that the FPS freaks were doing by adding you a little bit extra on top of your joystick, and it basically gives you more maneuverability, so it makes you more precise. Honestly, it does work. If you guys, there's a lot of skeptics out there about it. Honestly, I've got them. They do work. You know, you've got a lot more movement in your stick, and you can just, you know, move it a little bit to move your sights, rather than having to really go like that, and your sights just go like that on the other side of the screen. I was exaggerating it, but you get the point. So they've raised that a bit. I really like to see that. And also, this is not something that's officially been announced, but I noticed when looking at really high quality pictures that I could zoom right in, I noticed that the texture of the controller looks like they've got some sort of coating on it that makes it more grippy. I don't know what better word to use, but basically it stops your hands from sweating. Those kind of things that the scuff controllers do to help you grip the controller, stop you from sweating, and that's a really good idea. So I hope that's true. But I did some looking into it, and I don't know, like, nothing's been confirmed, but I hope that is the case. I suppose we're gonna have to wait until we can actually use a controller to find out. And the final piece of news I have for you guys is to do with Need for Speed Most Wanted. A new DLC pack is out right now on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and that is actually called, I'm going to look at my notes, Terminal Velocity. Basically is an airport, if you can't guess from the name, and a massive expanded world where you can go around this airport. There are about 130 extra multiplayer challenges. There's loads of speed times, there's loads of billboards to break. You've got a bunch of new cars as well. Really good, and it's only $11.99 on the PlayStation 3 and 1,200 Microsoft points. The game looks really good. I've recently got Need for Speed Most Wanted, and the DLC looks really good. Criterion Games always support their games with DLC very, very well, and the DLC is always very strong, so I'm sure this one is as well. Go and check it out if you do have Need for Speed Most Wanted. It looks absolutely awesome. And I'm just going to talk about a little couple of things that I've been thinking about, and that is that Eurogamer tickets have gone on sale as of yesterday, and you can go and buy them. I'll put a link in the description. I think it's EurogamerExpo.com. They used to do it like expo.eurogamer.net or whatever, like a subnet of it, subdomain, but now it's its own website. And you can go on there, buy tickets. They are some of them are selling out quite quickly. The early bird pass, which basically means you get in an hour earlier for Saturday, those apparently, according to the guys over there, are selling out pretty quickly. They haven't sold out yet, but if you are planning on going, I would just go and get the tickets. They aren't too expensive. I think it's about 40 to 50 quid for like a 4-day pass. So compared to some events, that is pretty good. So even if you're thinking about going and thinking you might be able to go, I'd get the tickets just in case. I know you can't get a refund on them, but it's better than deciding you can go and not being able to get any tickets. I'm going, well, most likely, I'm going to be at university around the time, but I'm planning on, because it's around the weekend, the Saturday, Sunday, hopefully I can get the train up from university and then just go for those couple of days. I don't think I'd be able to go maybe the Friday, Thursday, because I'll probably be in uni at the time, but the weekend, I'm sure I'll be able to get some time off to go to the event, because it was such a blast last year. Absolutely really enjoyed it. So yeah, can't wait for that. If you are going, let me know in the comments section down below. The rest of the tea party planning on going, so we may do some videos together at Eurogame. I think that's going to be awesome as well, and some meetups and stuff. So yeah, if you are going, let me know in the comment section down below. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Go and check out all my other videos on my channel. Share it with anyone you know that you may be interested in my channel. Subscribe if you are new. But as always, drink tea and game on.